Hello, welcome to the Daily Purposeful Movement Challenge. Today we're going to talk about so this is exercises to maintain or to have good knee health. This is not going to be strengthening exercises, that's going to be another video. And so really my approach to knee health is use it or lose it. Now I understand overuse, misuse, trauma, right, changes the structure of the knee because, and then we're talking about sprains, strains, tears, tears in the muscles, tears in the tendons, tears in the ligaments, ACL, PCL, injury to the meniscus and those pillows that kind of go between the two bones. Cartilage surrounds the bone. So think of that like your fitted sheet, right? It keeps it nice and safe. And then between that is a pillow called the meniscus. Well, what allows the knee to move are the muscles. And so you're talking about quads, hamstrings, and leaving the muscle that connects to the bone is a tendon. Well, ligaments connect the bone to bone. And we've got ligaments that run alongside the knee from the lateral, the medial, kind of inside outside, and those are called collaterals. And then you've got ligaments inside of it called the ACL, anterior cruciate ligament, and the PCL, posterior cruciate ligament, that allows the knees kind of to rotate so they don't just really slip and slide. Well, often when we hear of major knee trauma, we've got a torn ACL, a torn PCL, injury to the meniscus. We also have something called the coronary ligaments. And you're thinking coronary, that's your heart. Yes, true, but coronary ligaments are what holds the meniscus, that pillow, to the cartilage. And so sometimes we can injure those ligaments as well. So there's a lot going on with the knee, and really the best thing that we can do is to keep the knee as healthy as possible. So I'm going to show you some exercises to do that, aside from trauma, overuse, misuse. So if you have a history of trauma and hey, I had to have a knee surgery, I tore my meniscus, I had a full reconstruction, I had a full knee replacement, you still need to be focusing on knee health, knowing, okay, look, I have a history of trauma, so I need to do my very best to keep my muscles secure and strong. And so that'll be another video, which we all should be doing. But every day we want to think about good knee health. And that's really about the way we sit, we stand, we lift, we carry. We don't lock our knees because that just loads the joint. But also, and this is what I tell my patients, because everyone as we age, like, I need to get into a rambler, like a ranch, one level. I don't need to do stairs anymore. Whoa, back up. Yes, you do. We need to do stairs. It's so important for knee health. You've heard me say, and my patients call it a chiasm, motion is lotion for those joints. You gotta keep it moving. And so we need to do stairs. And if you don't have stairs, go find stairs. Stairs are so important because one, it works on balance and strength and mobility through the knees, the ankles, the hips, the rest of the body. But what if you are on a second story, third story, fourth story, wherever, and something happens and you have to evacuate that building? Well, escalators, elevators are not going to be available to you. So you want to be able to know that you can climb up and downstairs. You also need to be able to make sure that you've got the strength to do it. So that's why do stairs. And if you don't have stairs, you're not going to go find stairs outside, then we're gonna have steps. And I've got some steps tools. I'm gonna show you. Some are 10 inches, 11 inches, and one is, I think, 17 inches. Start small. It's working on balance and strength and flexibility, but don't be afraid to do them. And then if it gets too easy, that's where you're gonna put your weighted vest on. Yes, you could use weights, and I encourage you to do that, but I really first encourage you, no weight, just your body weight, and then adding a weighted vest, because we talked about weighted vests and how it's so much better for your posture, because we're gonna stay upright. Anyway, so let's get started. So we're gonna do some knee health exercises today to help improve knee health, Squats, we're already doing these. Most of these knee health, improve health as well as strength exercises, we're already doing them in Daily Purposeful Movement Challenge, because I intentionally stuck them there, because I say, and I've said this the very, very first day, is why are we doing this? So we can age as well as we functionally can. So squats and lunges are a big part of it. Today we're not doing lunges, but next video we will. So we've got squats. We have something new to Purposeful Movement Challenge that I'm gonna start incorporating regularly, are called wall squats. In my garage, I don't have the greatest wall for that, so we're gonna improvise. Step ups. I'm gonna start incorporating these into the Daily Purposeful Movement Challenge. inner thigh squeezes because you're gonna activate and engage those knees, and then we have calf raises. We've done calf raises in the past as part of the Daily Purposeful Movement Challenge, but with all the jump rope, I haven't incorporated them. So if you aren't really jumping rope, we're gonna do calf raises. So today, let's get started with squats. Just a reminder to start off, no weight, okay? Squats is you're looking up, leading with your chin and your nose, and you're dropping your bum down. Feet are hip level apart or slightly further apart, shoulders back, core engaged, and you're simply gonna bend through your knees, and then you also bend through your hips, back is straight, and squat. What we're doing is that we're engaging all of the supporting muscles. So do squats. Doing them barefoot, you can see, make sure that as you come down, you can see all of your toes. So there, you're already doing squats, keep doing them. Next is we have wall squats. Again, this is gonna be really challenging because I don't have a really great space. So just like a wall angel, your feet are out away from that wall, maybe 1 foot worth, shoulders back, you're gonna find your wall filled with magnets. And then you're gonna slowly slide down. It's a little bit awkward. Maybe I need to be, my feet are out a little further, stepping further apart. You're gonna slide down so you come into that chair position. So where your thighs are parallel, you can hold, and then you're gonna slide up again. It's not gonna work that well with my magnets. So while you're gonna slide down, I'm gonna have to figure out something for my garage. Slide down into that squat, core engaged, shoulders back, and then slide up again. Don't follow me because I've got this weird refrigerator freezer thing that's not working. So there's your wall squat. Great for the knees, folks. Next up is we have step ups. So again, I have something, just a regular stool in my house that I use because I'm short. I'm really fortunate that I have friends who built me things when I do box jumps. So this here is 11 inches. It's got a rough surface. And this is my 17-inch one. Doesn't really matter which one. I'm gonna use the 11-inch one because it's a little bit bigger surface area. Make sure it's stable, so if you need to have your stool against a wall, do that. Shoulders back, so we're gonna take 1 foot. We're gonna step up. You don't have to step together. Simply step up and then step down. Let's switch. So right foot steps up. So balance, step down. You know, back in the day, and I want to make sure that whole foot lands on it. So don't be in a rush. This isn't a speed race. Step up, you're transferring weight, balance component. Oh yeah, we're doing these in the Daily Purposeful Movement Challenge. So find your stools, even your stairs, as long as your foot can comfortably rest. I don't want you hurting your Achilles tendon, which is the back here. Those are for the calf muscles, come down and insert on the bottom of your foot. That's a tendon, muscles. Attachment to the foot is a tendon. Okay, so here's your step ups. So you can progress to something taller. So look around your house. The goal here is not to stress you out, right? And finding new equipment. This is a bit of a challenge, but that's okay. Again, progression. I'm not going very fast. I'm just working on getting that knee moving. Because again, motion is lotion for your joints, folks. Okay, so there is your step ups. Next up is we have inner thigh squeezes. And so I'm gonna you can grab a ball. I'm gonna grab a towel. So I'm gonna placing that towel between, and we're gonna squeeze. So I'm just gonna lay on my side. It's not great, but okay, I'm gonna just squeeze. Actually, I'm gonna come up, lay on my back. So squeeze, 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 meaning I'm pushing kind of my knees together, my thighs together, and then relax. So I'm squeezing, I'm feeling the engagement of your muscles. If you're not sure you're doing it, place your hands on your muscles and you'll feel it. You'll feel engagement. Come on, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Back off, shoulders back. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. How long do you hold the squeeze for? 3 seconds, 5 seconds. You're just engaging the muscles that support those joints. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. back off. So there's your inner thigh squeeze. And next up is calf raises. Again, we've done these as part of the Daily Purposeful Movement Challenge, but now with all the jump rope that we're doing, I've kind of removed them thinking that we've done it. But if you're not jumping rope, calf, strengthening your calf muscles, which are the muscles in your lower leg in the posterior. There's two muscles that make up the calf muscles, the gastrocs and the soleus. So I'm gonna start on the ground first, okay? And all we're gonna do is we're gonna lift your heels up and come down, because there's two approaches to this. So first one, my foot is flat. I'm gonna come up and then come down. You can hang on to something if you want. Wear your weighted vest, adds weight. Okay, so I start at a flat foot and I come up and I come down. The next progression, and I'm going to be, doesn't really matter, it can be on your stairs, okay, is that you start with my feet, okay, kind of, we're able to hang it off. Then we're gonna come up, and then we're gonna slowly lower down past neutral. So you've got a nice full range of motion. We're gonna come up, and then below neutral. Come up, below neutral. We're gonna come up, neutral, past neutral. So there's your calf raises. Two different kind of approaches to it. You start in a full neutral position, or you start elevated and then go past neutral with that bench, stair, whatever you've got. So there's some knee exercises to maintain good knee health, improve knee health. Thank you for participating in the Daily Purposeful Movement Challenge. I hope these videos are informative for you and you get some takeaway. If you have any questions, reach out to me. Is it called DM direct message me? Is that what it's called? I don't even know. Okay, have a great day.